Sponsored by The Exchange, NAI Mobile, Mancey's Antique Club, and Callahan's Irish Social Club.
All right. Well, excitement here from the broadcast balcony.
Yes.
I'm Darwin Singleton with Local 15 today.
And I'm TERRA Reeves, host of Gulf Coast today. And Darwin, we both got the maroon.
We got the memo.
Yeah, we did.
And we also got a memo from Colton Bradford.
Yes, unfortunately.
He's stuck in New Orleans in traffic. He got delayed. His flight got delayed into New Orleans because he was flying in there, and then he got stuck, and then he got unstuck, and then he got stuck in traffic. So he'll be here tomorrow night. That's all I can say about it. Colt, we miss you, but we will carry on, won't we?
We will. And speaking of traffic, I had some traffic trying to get here, and there were already people lining up at 4:45 for this parade.
This is going to be probably the busiest parade we have seen so far because the weather has been so fantastic.
You're not kidding, Darwin.
Could you
What
ask
in
for
the
better?
world? We're talking high 70s, and it's February.
23rd.
Yes.
That's amazing. All right, which means you should get down here and see the parades because, you know, sometimes we deal with rain or cold and it's kind of miserable sometimes. Not this year. This is your year to see it. But, of course, if you can't make it down here, we have all the action. And right now the streets are a little bit thin, but as we know, Tara,
They're going to thicken up in no time,
yeah,
Darwin.
it's very strange when you watch the migration of folks that come down here for the parade because they will be in another part of the parade route and then they'll rush over here to our broadcast balcony because they know what? That stuff is going to fall right in their hands. All right, the Mystic Stripers tonight. First of all, let's talk a little bit about them. They were formed in 1939.
Yes, and interestingly enough, the way they get their name, Mystic Stripers, allegedly, one of the first group founders was a partner in owning a laundromat, and they had just washed some prison uniforms from the Atmore prison. When they were clean, they all dressed in the prison stripes and walked down the streets of Mobile, hence the Stripers, or the now Mystic Stripers.
Okay.
Well, then their first actual parade was in 1948, and their emblem float was sort of a play on the Stripers word. So they did animals that had stripes, the zebra, and of course the tiger that we know now.
And the tiger is kind of their emblem. You'll see it in the parade in just a little while. Also, this is their 78th ball they're having tonight after the parade. This is their 70th parade. This is an old group, but once again, they get older and older as we get closer and closer to Mardi Gras. We are getting ready to talk about also the rest of the coverage that we have coming up, and we do have a lot of parades left. Of course, Colton will be here tomorrow night for the crew of Columbus. At least we hope he'll get here by then.
We'll see.
We'll see. So he'll be joining us. And then, of course, on Saturday, it's a biggie, the Mystics of Time, and people just love that because Vernadine, the fire-breathing dragon, of course, I'm wearing my Mystics of Time jacket here.
Oh, I do notice the
Yes,
dragons now that you
on
say
there.
it, Darwin.
Sure.
And then on the 27th, that's that Monday,
Mardi
Infant
Gras.
Mystics and the Order of Doves.
All right.
Then
And
Fat Tuesday, the moment we've all been waiting for, the 28th, Mamga and Order of Myths.
of course, that is our coverage, and you know, on here in UTV 44. But we also have a full day of coverage, 4 hours on Local 15. So on Fat Tuesday, you'll start your morning at 10 o'clock with Local 15 all the way through 2 o'clock with the daytime parades. And then as Mamga starts rolling later in the afternoon, and of course Order of Myths, we take over.
Switch over to 44. Whenever Local 15 is going to be covering it, we're going to have reporters stretch the length of the parade route. So
That's
you'll be
right.
able to see what's happening at every stretch of the way. And as you mentioned before, people gather right underneath the exchange balcony where we are now. And I've noticed that they have a strong arm, these float throwers.
Yeah. Can we show this right here? You brought this today.
I said I was going to bring a mask, and I wasn't kidding because I've already been hit in the gut with a bag of rice, so I'm not taking any to the face tonight.
I'm just wondering why you chose this one.
It's what I had in the closet, Darwin.
I guess that'll work, though. Hey, by the way, we want to say something very important here. When we get sponsors for the parade, we want you to let them know very strongly that you appreciate their supporting us so we can bring you this coverage. And
Absolutely.
our sponsors tonight, we have them all listed right here. WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware, Callahan's Irish Social Club, Mancey's Antique Club, NAI Mobile, and of course, The Exchange, where we are now. But now WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware, you haven't had a chance to stop by there and check them out because they are a full-service hardware store.
Yes, they sure are, and they're also offering this new paint line called Amy Howard at Home, and they offer classes. Have you ever tried to refinish a piece of furniture, Darwin?
I have with mixed results.
Yes, well, at WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware, they actually offer free classes. Well, they'll show you how to get the exact furniture finish that you want, whether it's paint, distress. So they have all that lined up. They even have waxes. They take you through the entire process for free.
I'd love to know more
so
about
you'll have to swing by.
All right. In fact, I think we do have a little bit more about WIGMAN'S.
We'll swing by now.
That we want to show you. Watch.
We live in a world where everyone is trying to do Pinterest projects with their furniture, and today, to make it easier for us, is Lauren Wiggum with WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware. And Lauren, we have a great collection from WIGMAN'S, Amy Howard at Home, and you're going to show us how it's easy to make an old piece of furniture just like new again. So tell us what we have here.
We have the one-step paint, which is fast drying, easy to use, no toxins, no fumes. We have the waxes, the light and the dark wax. We have dust of ages. We have the lacquers. There's several different techniques and options, and it's all very easy to use.
And we have a number of different before and after pictures of where you've really given new life to some of these pieces of furniture. But for people like myself who are completely overwhelmed, we're not professionals, you guys have free classes at WIGMAN'S, correct?
We do. We can have up to 12 in a group, and they are free, and we supply everything. And if you want to have a girls' night out or just come in and talk to us, we will take the time to show you exactly what you need and how to do it.
You have picture frames here that you give the group, and then they sort of start out. Do you have to sand before you start to use Amy Howard at Home? Where do you start? What's the first step?
With the Amy Howard, one of the most popular things about this is there is no sanding, there is no priming, there's no stripping. Your first step is to take a degreaser like Simple Green, and you wipe your project down really well, let that dry, and then you paint.
Okay, so we have here, this is the paint, and then you said the wax here. So is it painting first, and then you put the second layer as sort of a wax to give it the different options we see here?
You paint your project, and then you can leave it like that. Once it dries, you can leave it like that if you want, or if it is a high traffic area, you're going to use it a lot, you want to put a wax on it just to coat it and give it that protection, but it's just another technique. You can do the light and dark wax just to give it that antique look, and the dust of ages is another technique to give it that look.
To help it last. And then what are these here that we have, the
These
sprays?
are furniture lacquer.
Okay.
These are amazing. They just give it that really high gloss, expensive look.
High end.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay. And what would you say is probably your most popular color or finish for people who aren't really decisive on what they want to commit their furniture to look like yet?
There's a white paint. It's called Bauhaus Buff, and people tend to stick with that, and then the light and dark wax and the dust of ages. So that's basically what this kit is here. You get to pick your paint, and then your waxes and dust of ages, and you get a brush.
And Lauren, included in those paint classes are also interesting mirror and metal antiquing information. Tell us about this.
Yeah, this is fun. This is one of my favorite things to do. You can just take a plain, simple mirror or a plain piece of sheet metal, and Amy Howard has the stuff to make it just new again, and you can pick your own pattern, and then you paint the back of it. This one has silver coming through, but you could have gold coming through. You could put a color. The sheet metal, you just use the zinc finish, and it's really neat. Just changes something.
Absolutely. You were saying earlier, like the back of a china cabinet, people are using this as backsplashes. So I think this is great and useful information for anyone who wants to really revamp a space.
It is. It's awesome.
And Lauren, aside from the paint, the metal, and the mirror antiquing, we know where to go for our boat lifts and our cargo lifts. That's WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware, and you know where they're located.
It's 1623 Dauphin Island Parkway, and you can also like us on Facebook at WIGMAN'S Hardware.
Yes, so you'll definitely have to like their Facebook page and check out all these incredible crafting opportunities. Thanks so much for coming in, Lauren.
Thanks for having me.
And of course, they are right by I-10. That's some really cool stuff.
Yes, and Darwin, I don't know if you caught that, but frequently you have to sand and strip paint before you start painting a piece. But with Amy Howard at home, no prep work. Yeah, just paint it right on there.
You just changed my mind about all of what I just saw. All right, excellent. Well, okay, thank you, Wigman's, for supporting us and our coverage downtown with the Mystic Stripers and Mardi Gras 2017. And we've got a lot of fun coming up on the music balcony, entertainment balcony.
We sure do. He actually appeared on BET. It's Mr. 88, the rapper, the hip-hop artist. And then we also have some mouth-watering barbecue from Shotgun Barbecue. You're not going to want to miss it.
Carnival Kitchen. Don't go away. We're going to eat, we're going to entertain you, and we're going to have a parade all downtown with the Mystic Stripers on WJTC UTV 44.
Hello, hello, mic check, hello, where are you, mic check? All right, you ready for a mic check?
All right, and you'll be using this microphone up under your veil. All right.
Oh, is it on already?
So let's just do a mic check. Can you count to 10 for us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Perfect. CAIN'S girl. Well, actually, no. Joe CAIN'S girl.
Yeah.
I just want to see. That looks interesting. I actually.
So I got face that way?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Does it really matter?
I don't care. Nobody's going to see me
actually
anyway.
Look at me and,
Okay.
You know, but.
You got that cool jacket on again.
I love this jacket.
I like it.
There's another one that I want to buy, and I may go and buy it tomorrow in a window downtown at Dawkins Street. I think it's like one of those shops near Damon's. Real sparkly, and I want it real bad. I'm debating.
Do you MC a lot of balls? Or do you
Yeah, I'm doing one in this.
Hey.
Can't give you my
Well, 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 look who I have here. I have one of Joe CAIN'S Merry Widows, which is kind of a contradiction in terms because, Miss Savannah Cain, you're often very sad, aren't you?
Yeah, for a little while we are, darling. But, you know, Joe wouldn't want us to be sad.
No, he wouldn't. But they do weep and wail, and we're going to talk about that. You know, there's a lot of people that just moved to Mobile, and they may not be familiar with who Joe CAIN is. Of course, Joe CAIN was, years ago, the person that is credited with starting Mardi Gras after the Civil War. He was a city clerk, and he dressed up as an Indian chief, and called him Oslacabamarenico, and now he has become a legend, has his own procession on Sunday. And you, the Merry Widows, march in that procession, don't you?
We do. We have our own float, and we ride, and it's a lot of fun. And thanks to Julian Rayford.
That's right. We mustn't forget him because he actually started the revival of Joe CAIN. It's very complicated.
Julian Rayford, darling, actually started the Joe CAIN procession a year after he had Joe CAIN's body moved to the Church Street graveyard.
From Bila Battery.
From Bila Battery, yes.
So you got to study up on this history. All you really need to know, though, tonight is that the Merry Widows will be at the Church Street graveyard on Sunday.
Sunday, yes. We get there about
time. You know, it's like 1 o'clock, I think, isn't it? Something like that.
That's not that late. It's about 11:15, I think.
Okay,
Yes.
I had the wrong information. Well, and they do that because Joe Cain's buried there.
Yes.
Your former.
Yes, we have to
loved
go.
one.
We have to go pay homage to Joe, and let him know we still love him, and remind him who his favorite is, which of course tonight is me.
Oh, it is you. Now,
Of course.
How many favorites are there in your group right now?
Right now there's 20.
That's a lot of wailing and weeping, and they do wail and weep when they get to the grave. Now, you were asking me which way you should look, at me or the camera, and I have to tell you, it really doesn't matter which way you look, because you have been wearing this for how many years now?
It's been 43 years
Oh,
now,
my
darling,
gosh, you've been
since
grieving
it
that
started. Yes.
Oh, 43 years since the Merry Widows have been here, but
Yes.
you know, Joe Cain has been gone for a long time.
He's been gone since 1904,
Why
I
can't
believe
you let
it
it
is.
go? Why can't you just let it go?
Because he was the love of my life, darling.
Oh, but they all say that. You know, they all say that.
Oh, those hussies,
Oh,
you know.
no, hussies. Well, okay. I'll tell you what. We really thank you for being here, because you really did have to go and press your veil just to come out for tonight. And once again, if we want to see you all, you'll be in the Widow Wagon during the Joe Cain procession, right?
Yes, we will.
Near the front?
The very front.
Okay, and Joe Cain will be there. If he's not physically there, he'll be there in spirit.
That's right.
With you.
That's right. With me.
Not the other.
Not the
widows.
other ones.
Oh, they're gonna get you for
I
this.
I can handle it.
Okay, so once again, and what do the Merry Widows drink?
Oh, we have good libations, darling.
That's right, sweet tea with, I hear. But with what? It's okay.
Oh, it's a secret.
All right, we don't want to tell that. All right. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and let you get back to your wailing and weeping and grieving. And we're going to go over to our entertainment balcony, because that is where TERRA REEVES is. She's got a very special guest over there that might have you hopping and dancing a little bit early tonight, okay?
All right.
I sure
Thank you,
do,
Darwin.
Darwin. I'm joined with Mr. 88, hip-hop artist. He's performed on BET. He made top 20 up-and-coming artists in Alabama. He also has a Nappy Award for Best Hip-Hop Artist. He's also one of my personal friends. Now, Mr. 88, you have a lot of accolades surrounding your name as a hip-hop artist. How did you start out rapping?
Man, I always grew up around it. My dad was a DJ in Philly for years. My uncles and them always played hip hop. So, you know, I just kind of eventually started freestyling. And then I'd say in middle school, everybody kind of identified me as the rapper. So I just kind of took it from there. And, you know, as I kept going, I started doing talent shows. It took a lot of years of getting booed. And here we are.
And you overcame all of that. We love listening to your music. And you have a record that's actually doing really well right now, On God. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, pretty much on God is like a saying, like anytime you really mean something, you just say, on God, man, on God. I mean, you know, it's not saying, you know, the Lord's name in vain or nothing. You're just saying that you mean it. So I got called out to be, you know, top 20 artist this year, and I was like, I got to put something out. So I just kind of went from the gut and just wrote this record, and it worked out.
It sure is working out. What are you going to perform for us right now, Mr. 88?
I'm going to perform a record. It's fairly new. All the clubs and bars around here, shout out DJ Lynch, Bezel, everybody out here in downtown Mobile. They play my record. It's called Flex Something. Let's get it. Hey. Mobile, what's up? Yeah. Everybody say flex something. Flex something, flex something, hey. Everybody say flex something, flex something, flex something, yeah. Hey, hey, tryna flex something, hey, flex something, hey, flex something. Ain't sick, but I'm tryna get a check up, so I can flex something, hey, flex, hey. I'm tryna flex something, flex something, flex something. Ain't sick, but I'm tryna get a check up, hey, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm running marathons while y'all sitting. If it ain't about my fam, about my money, I ain't with it. Got some dreams I hadn't reached, I gotta get them. Gain some muscle from my hustle, mother. Planet Fitness, long as stars come out at night, I know the sky ain't the limit. I won't forget, I come from humble beginnings. Yeah. Love this world, I'm not in love with the killings. They taking shot after shot, I pray my people keep living. Okay, I've been there, done that. Want this and want that. Got off my behind, it won't fall in my lap like MacBooks and strippers. YKK zippers. BS remember, no time to be bitter. Tryna flex some, hey, flex some, hey, flex some. Ain't sick, but I'm tryna get a check up, so I can flex some. Flex, hey, chick, I'm tryna flex some, flex some, flex some. ain't sick, but I'm trying to get a check up, so I can flex some. Yo, I'm on the move while y'all stationary. They ask a youngin', how bad do you want it? I say very, just the thought of being standing is kinda scary. Yeah, I'm eating, but I'm tired of ramen noodles, Frankenberry. I need steak on top of plates, so one-way trips to my belly. My voice on radio, my face on the telly. They non-abusive, they'll be hitting my celly. I tell them they can't join the circle unless they been here already. Got some things I gotta earn on my own. Got some things I wouldn't learn without my family involved. They ask me, will I ever quit? Well, I'm a winner, so no. I gotta get it for my people who ain't with us no more. I'm trying to flex some, hey, flex some, ain't shit, but I'm trying to get a check up, hey, check up, so I can flex some, hey, I'm trying to flex some, ain't shit, but I'm trying to get a check up, hey, check up, so I can flex some, hey, flex some, hey, everybody, yeah, flex some. Flex some, whoa. Mobile, what's up? Mr. 88, follow me at MR88 Music on all social media. Yeah.
We are back on our broadcast balcony. You just listened to 88, Mr. 88 there. Just our entertainment balcony is going to be rocking tonight. We got some food coming up in just a few minutes. I even got some swag from Savannah Kane. She gave me some Merry Widow beads and a few other things I'll show you in just a few minutes. So stick around. We've got so much more to go, so much excitement ahead of us because the Mystic Stripers, I see them getting ready to come on Royal Street right now. That means they're on their way here. Don't go away, Tara. We've got some food over there, and I can't wait to taste it.
We are cooking up some delicious grub, Darwin. We've got ribs, we've got Boston butts. I'm joined with Ed and Angela from Shotgun Barbecue. Stick around. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back to Mardi Gras coverage on WJTC UTV 44. I'm in the Carnival Kitchen with Shotgun Barbecue, Ed and Angela. And Ed, what in the world are you pulling up for us right now?
Boston butt. We're gonna make some pulled pork nachos today. So we're getting ready to pull some pork right now for us. We have some ribs over here, St. Louis style. We're enjoying Mardi Gras, shotgun barbecue sauce.
We sure are, and I wish that you could smell this through the TV because it smells phenomenal. And Ed, here in the South, we love our barbecue sauce. So what sets shotgun barbecue apart?
Shotgun barbecue sauce is a very original flavor, as it's not regional. Barbecue sauce is either ketchup based, or it's molasses based, or it's vinegar based. Shotgun barbecue sauce is ketchup, vinegar, and molasses based. The only bad thing about this is if you have a reunion or something going on and you're eating it, it will make you slap your mama.
And Ed, I understand that barbecue is in your blood. When did you start making barbecue sauce?
When I was 5 years old. I was doing it with my father. I've always loved it. It's been a passion of mine all my life.
And I'm gonna slide over to Angela. And Angela, at Shotgun Barbecue, you guys cater. So what specifically do you cater if someone wants a party catered by Shotgun?
Well, we do variety. We can do ribs, we can do pulled pork, we can do a whole hog, we can do chicken, we can do desserts on the grill, just whatever it calls for, you name it, we can do it.
And you guys have 2 different sauces that you offer. Can you tell us the names of those?
We have the original flavor and we have the double barrel. The original is a little bit sweet and the double barrel is a little bit spicy, but not really spicy, and it has a hint of cinnamon.
And people, I understand, can pick up the barbecue sauce in stores. Where is it located?
Yes, you can pick up this barbecue sauce at Rouse's. You can pick it up at Food for Less. You can pick it up at Greer's. You can pick it up at Piggly Wiggly. And also you can go to Walmart.com.
And you guys are having for Walmart.com for any out-of-town guests who you're definitely going to crave this barbecue sauce if you try it once. And you guys also have some different competitions that you offer on Facebook, correct?
Yes, we also do, starting Monday, we will do a competition that anybody like and share our barbecue sauce. We will pick of the week, and we'll be sending out a embroidery jacket and a mug.
And I understand that you're the reason that this Shotgun barbecue sauce is bottled. Where did you come up with the idea to start selling the bottled sauce?
Well, my husband loved to make sauce, and he would go and do trades with some of his friends, and he would trade barbecue sauce for jobs for welding or whatever else he wanted them to do for him, and he would make barbecue sauce for him. So I wasn't getting anything out of the deal. He was only reaping all the benefits. So I decided, no, this can't happen anymore.
So for everyone who's going to be stopping by Shotgun Barbecue this weekend, where are you guys located?
We are located.
We're going over to you, Ed.
I guess so. Our Greer's locations, Food for Less locations, our Rouse's location. We will be competing this weekend at the Sam's Club in Daphne, Alabama, doing our KCBS competition. You're more than welcome to stop by. If you stop by, you're going to be my cousin, family, or something. I'm going to make sure we feed you. So come on and see us.
All right. Thank you so much. Darwin, I'm tossing it over to you. Ed and Angela and I are going to start devouring some of these nachos.
Better not. Better leave us something over here on the broadcast balcony, because that sure looks good. All right, let's take another look at the place where we are tonight. That is the Exchange, and the Exchange is a business incubator. A lot of businesses that are starting up start here. It is their address. It's a premium address because we're across the street from Government Plaza. Tim Hasser is one of those that is taking advantage of the Exchange.
Absolutely.
And you have a very unique business. You started it yourself. You say you're a one-man business right now, but
Yes.
you're going to grow. What does Tim Hasser Enterprises do?
So at Tim Hasser Enterprises, I do really a wide range of things, but what I'm most proud of is my commercial Wi-Fi network. So
You're an IT
Winsel's
guy.
Winsel's is a customer who I'm very proud of.
Yeah.
I also do some work with industrial controls and automation and industrial networking for the State Port Authority, who's also, I'm very humbled to have them as a client.
All right, so now when we talk about the Exchange, you're here because as a startup business, you don't have a huge staff, you don't have a big location. You've got Tim Hasser is what you've got.
That's right.
Okay, so when you come here, you actually have a location. We're showing some video of it right now. It is a really cool place where a lot of other businesses are. How does that help you?
Oh yeah, it's great. You know, you come in here and, you know, for instance, the other day I come in and I say, hey, Todd, I know the owner of a coffee shop, and I was in there, and I really think I need a good introduction with him. You think you could help me out?
Todd
Boom,
Greer.
just like that.
He's kind of watches over everybody here and assists.
Absolutely.
Todd,
Very big on networking.
We've had him on here a couple of times, and he really is someone who just takes you guys and nurtures you and works with you.
Absolutely. It's almost like having a free business development manager.
Do you have, well, that's exactly what you had. Well, now, do you have a physical, I know there's different levels. Do you have a physical location here?
Yes. I'm in Suite 476 over here. And
Okay.
so, yeah.
And some people don't have suites here. They just use this as their point of contact for people.
Yes.
But when you walk around this place, there's different suites inside this building. They're really cool. They're glassed in. And then there are facilities within this facility that you can take advantage of.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times I need to have meetings where we need a conference room. And unfortunately, in my home office, I don't have one.
The home office in your conference, it'd be your living room, but you won't want to do that. You want to go to
we want
work.
to try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
And so it's great being able to utilize the conference rooms here, the address here. I don't have to have a home address associated with my business. It really, really helps me legitimize the business, and I just have so many tools here I can work with. It's wonderful.
You know, you said something there that I really want to touch on. Some people work out of their home, and then work and home becomes blurred. You have a place to go.
Absolutely.
And that means this is where you go to work, right?
Yep, absolutely. You know, sometimes when you're around the house, the dog will start barking, or you know, the AC goes out. You know, you have the maintenance man there. There's all kinds of things. So
TV's on. You want to watch that game.
There you go. There you go. So, yeah, you really have to have a spot to go to where you can really get some work done. And this is just really the environment for that. You know, it's you have everyone you need to talk to. You can almost do everything in house. It's really great.
All right, Tim Hasser of Hasser Enterprises. If you need anything IT, they can contact you where? How?
You can contact me via Facebook, my Hasser Enterprises Facebook page, or you can go to HasserLLC.com and send me an email through there.
All right, Hasser Enterprises at the Exchange. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. The parade's getting very close. You can almost feel it as the Mystic Stripers get ready for their, which one is this? This is their 70th parade tonight. This is a big one. We'll be back in just a minute. Don't go away. Mighty T. Blount High School Marching Band, starting off our parade of the Mystic Striper Society, founded in 1939. Let's listen. Maddie T. Blood playing our theme music, actually. Yeah, I thought I recognized that. And they're doing a little hip hop right now on the street you're about to see. Here we go. That looks nice. Here we go. Listen, everybody. Maddie T. Blood High School, I'll tell you what, that is a great way, Tara, to start a parade. Tara Reeve on our broadcast balcony today. I'm Darwin Singleton with Local 15 today. And, of course, if you're tuning in from Colton couldn't make it tonight. He's stuck in New Orleans because of a traffic tie-up and a late flight and everything else, Tara.
Yes, and we were saying earlier how much traffic there was even in downtown Mobile, and how people started to line up against the barricades
early.
At 4:45 this afternoon. They want to see the Mystic Stripers, and we're giving the people what they want, Darwin.
Absolutely. This crew's been around since 1939.
Oh,
whoa, somebody just hit our lovely broadcast booth and knocked it almost over. This is the theme. This is their emblem float. They're stripers, all right. They got stripes on their tiger, and they are they are throwing lots.
Yes, and you see the tiger on the top. We talked about that in the open, how they got their name from the prison uniforms and their first ever emblem float whenever they first paraded back in 1948. They used striped animals, the zebra and the still used today tiger.
Taryn, I can't help it. I'm cracking up because, number one, you got a mask on right now, and we've got a new balcony cam we might try on in a minute. And you are just talking away, and your arms are flailing around catching stuff. Like when the first night you were up here, you were like ducking and bobbing and weaving, and now you're just reaching and grabbing and talking, and it's just like you are
I got my
at
practice
home.
in, yes.
All right, the theme tonight is Glory Days, and there are lots of marching bands in here. Citronelle High School marching band in front of us right now. From North Mobile County, hopefully they'll favor us with a little number here. If not, maybe next time. We got away from them, though. All right, we're singling. Give us a song, Citronelle. We want your moms and dads up in the northern part of the county to...
Did you see that kid just took some beads in the face?
Oh, no, he needs your mask. She needs your mask.
Maybe I'll let her borrow it.
Oh, wow. Maybe you should.
She'll have to come up here and get it because we're not allowed to throw anything down.
No, we cannot
Although
throw.
sometimes I wish I could.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Retaliation.
Hey, the parade's just getting started.
And the second float, the zebra, which used to be a part of their emblem float.
That's right. It's part of that theme of stripes, the Mystic Stripers. A lot of people miss... Oh, hey!
Oh
no.
my goodness, those are real footballs. Oh my goodness. I tried to catch that football and it was real, Darwin.
Sorry about that, but they knocked my headset off. It went flying on the floor. I know you probably are hearing something like a wrestling match. That was me trying to put my headset back on.
Oh my goodness, Darwin.
Now coming.
I just caught a real football.
That's a real one. Reese's Senior Bowl. That's a keeper.
Yes.
All right, with us right now. Is this the Excelsior Band? This is the Excelsior Band right here.
They actually performed for us on, was it Monday night?
I believe they did. You're right. They did a great rendition of Hello Dolly. Let's listen. Oh, wow. I love this float. Always do. It always just amazes me that they could snake this thing through.
I love it.
This is, once again, going with the circus theme, which is part of their whole look, Mystic Stripers. Elephants, panthers, grizzly bears. There's a kangaroo. And in the back, is that, what is that? I'm afraid to look. There's so much stuff flying at me. It's a rhinoceros. Thank you. I thought for a second it was a very large pig.
Man.
All right.
Oh, big
In just a
prize.
moment, we're going to talk to you a little bit. What they're throwing beverages. Wow. These are throwers. If you're not down here tonight, you are missing some good throws. But I got a feeling the crew of Columbus tomorrow night is going to give you lots of good
They're
throws.
going to have a lot of fun, too.
That's the circus wagons. And coming up now, Satsuma High School Marching Band. Here we go. Satsuma's going to give us a song right now.
Oh my gosh. It was this football. Oh my goodness.
Word up.
We're at a loss of words up here on the balcony.
I'm a little confused. What did you see?
Well, when they threw.
Oh, I just now saw what you're talking about. They just knocked off one of our lights.
Yes, when they threw the football, we have a light up here
Yeah, we have
on
our
the balcony, and part of it is now broken and shattered on the floor.
our little three-tier lamp is now a two-lamp.
Kind of like us tonight.
Yeah,
we
wow.
were a three-man band, and
maybe we should.
one of them
screw
bit the
that
dust.
back. Whoa, man, throwing hard. All right. Wow, I just now noticed that. I didn't really understand what you're talking about now, but yeah, that was a pretty hard pitch. Was that the football, the real football that hit the light? Yes, it was. Hey, whoa, okay, we've got the King's float. And a beautiful, beautiful lady up there waving at us. Part of the royalty of the Mystic Stripers. There are 17 floats tonight, 15 marshals, 661 members of this crew. And it is it is like one of the super crews in the city. And the floats were built by the Mirth Company, and the costumes are by Bienville Beads.
Darwin, these are probably some of the most detailed floats we've seen.
So far, you're right, they're beautiful. Mary Montgomery High School Marching Band. Getting a little scramble. This is a very energetic band. We've traveled with them during the Conde Cavaliers annual hospital ride they do every year. Oh, we're going to hear from them now. Second line. Heard from some friends in Pensacola who are watching tonight, and actually watch just about every night. We appreciate them watching tonight over in Picola. They like good parades too over there, you know.
Darwin, how long do you think it takes to manufacture one of these floats?
Well, you know, they work all year on them, and also they reconstitute some of these floats. They don't break them all the way down, but they do strip them down to a certain point and repurpose them. And then some of the masts, the masts you see at the front are repurposed. You'll have to excuse us sometimes because we really honestly do have to duck. It's all about the eyes. The eyes have it. Woo! All right. And as soon as I can look at my script, I will tell you that float
was the title float.
Glory Days. That's the title float. That Glory Days is the theme of today's parade. And it's going to be talking about days that are special to us in the past. Days that we would love to relive if we could.
I don't know if you caught that, but on the front of that float, there was actually a light.
Oh, maybe
in remembrance of our now.
Maybe we could trade our light with their light.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll show you later when we come back to the broadcast desk. You'll see. It's like missing a front tooth, which we may be by the end of this parade.
Not me, Darwin. I have my mask.
Yeah, you do. I should have worn mine myself. I may just take these Merry Widow koozies and make a mask out of them. They're spongy. Maybe I can survive this parade.
Darwin, did you catch? Oh no.
No, I didn't catch those. Those are from the Merry Widows, these cups here. I did not catch that many cups.
I was about to say.
No.
A whole sleeve.
No, that came from the Merry Widows a little while ago, Savannah Kate. Mary Montgomery, more Mary Montgomery High School Marching Band proceeding off on down the route. Let's listen. Now this is the title float right here. The anniversary float was the one you saw just a moment ago. This is the title float. Now this will make more sense and put it in perspective.
Okay.
That you'll be seeing in just a moment. Now you're seeing it. It's called Glory Days. This is the theme float. And literally we're cowering at the back of the balcony here, yes. So you'll have to forgive us. Oh, here we go again. I'm going to give you a preview of some of the floats you're going to see, and I want you to be looking for them. Glory Days, fishing trips with Dad, First Man on the Moon, Endless Summer, Glory Days, things that we would love to relive again.
And I love it, the tiger on the front, the zebra taking up the rear.
I'd also like to thank the Nerf Company for creating footballs, yes. Because what would we do if we weren't taking cover from footballs? We'd be standing here watching the parade. Okay, our next interpretation of Glory Days coming up in just a moment. But look at the crowd. I'll see now the crowd has started building because they move.
It has.
They migrate from different parts of the parade route. They were over on Church Street. Now we see them pouring around the corner of Government Plaza to fill up across from our broadcast balcony here.
And we've always made mention of some of the different signs that people are holding. And I actually saw a laundry basket that someone had fastened onto a large pole so they could just catch it in the air.
Hey, you're creative. All right.
Darwin with a handful of beads.
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
And this float is the 60s and 70s floats.
Someone just threw a stuffed Santa Claus. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay.
I love the disco ball.
The 60s and 70s.
Time here
they
on
are.
This float.
Big smiley face. We got a few mushrooms on there. We got a record album. You remember record albums? Were you even around for record albums?
I unfortunately was not, Darwin.
Oh, you're a CD baby. Okay, that's cool.
I'm CD MP3 baby. And I just saw another thing of ramen noodles, so they're bringing those back again tonight.
Now they're less painful. I'll take ramen noodles any day.
Some ramen noodles over a bag of rice. And I saw one guy finish throwing all of his beads, and he had one of those reusable tote bags that you take to different grocery stores and retail stores, and he just threw that.
Hey, when you're done, you're done.
Yep.
I got a feeling they're not done.
They're just throwing the baby out with bathwater.
That's a good way to put it. Time now for oh, you know what? They're slightly out of order here because the float just passed, but coming up now is the Olympia Brass Band, preceded by some performers here. Oh, and there's your clown. There's your clown. Always with Olympia.
Yes, and he has his show umbrella this time.
What a great position to have in the parade. Walking along with an umbrella, just leading the troops.
Not a care in the world. And I bet he's walking off all the moon pies he's been eating this past couple of weeks.
No doubt. Once again, Glory Days is the theme. And this is a perfect example of a Glory Day. What guy or gal wouldn't love to relive going fishing with Dad? Oh, wait, they just hit our little balcony camera. Let's try. You work. Okay, you cover me. I'll fix the camera. There we go.
They're in turtle outfits. Or are they alligators? I'm not sure.
Frogs. I'll go with frogs. I'm not quite sure. Up next. Is this VIGOR?
This is VIGOR High School, the VIGOR Wolves marching band.
Let's listen. Showtime with VIGOR. Yeah, we really do try, Terra, to get a little quiet when the band comes along because parents and friends are at home. They want to hear their favorite bands play. So we want to make sure that you get that satisfaction, and you should, because these kids put a lot of work and time in, and they're marching in a lot of parades this year.
They sure do, and they don't miss out on all the beads and the cups and the moon pies because there is so much that is left. Oh, they're throwing just boxes
full
of oatmeal cream pies.
Woo! Oh, they're throwing boxes of moon pies. That's probably not a good idea. All right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, your headset's just got... Well, you can fix that. What was that? All right. I think, yeah, we can fix that. Okay, you got it. You got it. They're collapsible. Whew, man, incoming.
Yeah.
All right.
My headset went down for the count.
I was making fun of your mask. Not anymore.
Because I couldn't hear you.
That's right. Williamson High School Marching Band. Now, I'm thinking we might want to rethink that little balcony camera. We're testing out a balcony camera tonight just to see how it might work. It's been knocked over about 5 times, but it's still right there.
And Darwin, the Mystic Stripers have successfully knocked both of our headsets off.
They have.
They're sort of setting a bar.
Hey, as long as they don't hit what's between the ear pieces, we're okay. The theme is Glory Days. Keep that in mind when you see the next float. It's called, I think it's Endless Summer. Oh yeah, it is Endless Summer, because look at that power bill. Now, I think I had First Man on the Moon coming up next, but Endless Summer is right here, so. Oh, Man on the Moon. Oh, we were ducking and hiding when Man on the Moon came by. Look at this balcony. I mean, it's insane.
Living the dream.
Oh, living the dream. Okay, very good. I'm sorry I got a little spooked there. Living the dream. Okay, with a big mansion and the power bills that come with it.
And baseball, America's favorite pastime.
Coming up next, Davidson Marching Band. They've competed in a number of regional marching band competitions every year. They were formerly under the direction of Tony Pike, a good friend of ours. Unfortunately, he's passed away. Tim Beattie carries on the tradition of excellence at Davidson High School. Wearing the black and white, they almost look like they're dressed in tails tonight, tuxes, don't they? They look very, very official, almost like they're ready for a ball.
They just need the official white bow tie, Darwin.
That's right. That's right. Here we go. We're going to hear from Davidson High School Marching Band. Their parade tonight is their 70th parade, but it's their 78th ball. I mean, that is even older than I am.
If that's what you want to tell everyone, Darwin.
Yeah, well, I just get excited when I find something that's been around longer than me. You're watching the Mystic Stripers, and if you were turning in for Colton Bradford, he is stuck in New Orleans in traffic. He had a late flight that was delayed. He's trying to get here from Boston. He will be here tomorrow night.
And now we have the endless
This
summer
is the
float.
endless summer. All right. I see it now. I get it now. You got Floribama on there, Gulf Gate Lodge. You got the sea. You got some fishing going on. You got Corona Extra. You got it all.
And I love the bathing suits, the
old-fashioned
throwback
bathing suits.
You weren't around when those were out, were you, darling?
No, that was before my time. Thank you very much.
Just making sure.
But
Oh, snap!
What is that?
Skittles.
Skittles, a big bag of fun-sized Skittles. There's another one.
2 of them. Even those Marshalls have some arms on them.
You know what? I'm sure that now I'm gonna be ducking every time I see a bird fly at me. I'm gonna be taking cover. Oh.
It's just a reflex that
It
you
is.
learn from
It
Mardi
is.
Gras parade coverage.
And you know what? It comes back from last year.
Darwin.
Oh no! Okay. This one
are serious,
Ooh.
and they just busted a bag of M&Ms.
You wanna?
Oh snap! 2 bags.
You wanna try to take a look
Multiple bags.
at the
I'll
theme
save
of
you,
this float?
Darwin.
Okay. Well, yeah, because you're wearing the mask. You know what?
It
Oh! You know what I
The
think?
first Super Bowl.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Glad to see. It may be the last one.
Goodness.
I think I broke a nail.
Listen, there were no deflated arms
No.
on that float.
No. They are the Super Bowl float for a reason.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. I don't even know what to say.
The John LeFlore Mighty Marching Rattler Band. Terra, you may not know this, but that band, LeFlore Mighty Marching Rattler Band, has been around since 1968. They began as the Tolmanville Mighty Marching Rattlers. They call themselves the best band in the land, directed by Michael J. Standifer tonight. They certainly sounded good and always look good. A lot of energy comes out of that band.
And you know, I don't know if you've probably covered it already, Darwin, but LeFlore alum DeMarcus Cousins is making his way back
That's
down
right.
south from the Sacramento Kings. He's just signed on with the New Orleans Pelicans. And that will bring us right to our next float, Night at the Drive-In.
That's a Glory Days moment.
This looks...
I'd like to think they're throwing out of love.
They are,
Oh,
because...
is that it?
That's what I think.
Well, there's a lot of love there coming our
They're
way.
throwing a lot of heart-shaped boxes.
Oh!
And we just lost another light.
Wow.
So, two down, 1 to go, and the one who just threw it out is raising his hand.
Oh, wow. Did you catch that? That was brilliant, brilliant.
Oh, snap. You got one too.
I got one. You know, if you throw one at me long enough, I'll catch it. The Mighty Marching Cougars, community-based band. They've been marching in every parade we've covered. Let's listen. happened when Sigourney Weaver got in that mechanical device at the end to try to escape the alien?
I don't watch a lot of sci-fi movies.
Well, darling, that's what we need. You can catch things, but you won't be subjected to the terror trying to hide from the onslaught. You know,
I may just put up some sort of webbing.
You reckon? Then we wouldn't catch anything.
That's true.
No, that's not gonna work.
Catch 22.
Yeah, I caught 22 footballs tonight, right in the face.
Seriously, about that many.
All right, we are now looking at, well, actually, there's a little pause here as we let some of the floats catch up.
Whew, I brought my face mask tonight, Darwin, but honestly,
smart.
I was not prepared for this.
So you thought it would be a cute little thing to do and
Yes.
show everybody, but now you realize that it really
So
protects
maybe
you.
the next time I'm doing Mardi Gras coverage, I may need like some plastic goggles because now
Perhaps.
we've seen glass flying by them knocking our lights
well, we're going to
out.
have to move that light next somewhere else a little bit later because that's not going to work. Because you know why the crew of Columbus tomorrow night? I remember last year they rained stuff on us. So yeah, it's not going to get any better, or it's going to get better. Well, it depends on how you look at it.
I just took one in the shoulder.
All right, this next one. How many times have you been, if you ever played Little League or you played high school ball, you've been standing on the sidelines, the game's going on, you say, put me in, coach. I want to play.
I'm ready to play today.
Wait, who sang that song?
I don't know, but I can sing it. I caught me some kisses.
It was the lead singer of Creedence, whose name escapes me now, John Fogerty. John Fogerty. That's right. That's right. Put me in, coach. Center field. I played left field. They put me out in left field so far that they'd hope nobody would hit a ball to me.
I wonder if the crewmen on this float are called the Mystic Strikers.
Is it striking out?
Yeah.
You know what? They've not been throwing nearly as hard as the football players were.
No.
I'm just stirring some stuff. That's
They
all right.
recruited the right people for that first Super Bowl float. I will say that.
They sure did. Baldwin County High School Marching Band. Bay Minette Way. Glad to have them over here tonight. All right, now, I want to make sure that was Baldwin County High School because it's all right, very good, because it had a different band there on our list. I want to make sure I got them right. A little out of order, but we'll catch up. That's all right.
You know, we mentioned DeMarcus Cousin from LeFlore in the NBA. Well, there's actually an alum, Wallace Gilberry, from Baldwin County High School, who's still in the NFL. He's with the Detroit Lions right now.
You are just like
still
a
comes
well.
back to Baldwin County, though.
Well, that's home.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, this is a great float. If you ever watch The Little Rascals, and I'm not talking about the new movie, I'm talking about the originals. You got Buckwheat, Spanky, Alfalfa.
Oh, Alfalfa.
Yeah. Oh, wow, those are some big beads wrapping around our throats. Oh, what is that? A lightsaber.
Oh, snap.
Oh, it was an entire coconut cream pie.
All of these M&Ms are, oh, snap.
Ah, that was nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, that looked like a little confetti gun.
That wasn't as painful when it hit me in the face.
Oh, yeah, another football. We could open a football store.
It's about 72 if my tallies are right.
No, I think you're pretty close to it here. I don't think you're exaggerating. Here we go. Chickasaw High School Marching Band. They've even recruited some. Guys holding the banner there. Look like maybe some of the football players are having a good time. So I'll get traditional playing second line.
Look at you, Darwin.
Oh, second line is like the bread and butter of Mardi Gras music. I mean, that's when you get your umbrella and your handkerchief and you dance around. Actually, anytime you hear that song, you should stop whatever you're doing. Get your handkerchief or your umbrella, you get in the line and dance. Sometimes you just can't help it, you have to. You are watching. You're watching the 70th parade of the Mystic Striper Society, brought to you tonight by WIGMAN'S Ace Hardware. You see on the left side of your screen, Callahan's Irish Social Club. Thank you, Callahan's. You've been a great supporter this year, along with their sister bar and restaurant, Nancy's Antique Club over in Daphne. NAI Mobile, they've always been with us right here on the balcony, and the Exchange, which is our location on Government Street across from Government Plaza. This is where you want to be if you're ever thinking about starting a business and you want to go big but you don't have the money or the people. The Exchange is a way to go.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
boy, you ran interference there for me on that one. Thank you.
The Exchange balcony looked a little different when we first got here, Darwin. Now it's littered with all kinds of throws.
Oh,
I have enough candy to last me until next Mardi Gras season.
I got news for you. The rice is coming out
the
of
rice!
Yeah,
I see it!
that's rice.
Oh.
Woo! Now if they throw some red beans, we're in business. Hey, and
some red beans and a little gas
here's oh, wait, here's a hint. Connect a sausage. Throw that. BC Rain High School Marching Band. Let's listen. All right. We had a good lineup of bands tonight, haven't we?
They sure did. I've enjoyed all of the bands.
Oh, that'd be great.
And they all get, like I was saying earlier, they don't miss out on any of the throws, because if you can see the street from things that haven't made it off, they're going to go home with a neck full of beads, probably a pockets full of rice.
You know the tuba players probably get home and they have to shake their tubas out full of all that stuff. The theme, of course, once again, is Glory Days, things you like to relive if you could. I guess you could say you'd like to relive this one.
I don't know.
Is this Has-Beens? Is it? No, I think this is Has-Beens. Yeah, I think that's what this one is.
I think this one's boot.
I don't think it's
like
boot camp.
boot camp.
Whoa!
I don't know if I'd want to relive this. Someone's trying to nail us with a moon pie. It's a banana moon pie, and I was given strict orders to bring home a lot of banana moon pies.
All right.
My brother's in town visiting.
That looks like, well, you got to tell him if he wants footballs, he's in business. All right, our parade has come to an end. We are going to collect ourselves here. Oh, by the way, you know who's playing? The three bands playing for their ball tonight? Escalade, Black Titan, and the Molly Ringwalds.
The Molly Ringwalds.
So, yeah, they got a good ball coming up tonight. They're 78. We're going to go to a break right now because we've got more entertainment, we've got music, we got food. Tara's going to make the big run to the, well, I'll go with you to the balcony.
Yes.
The entertainment balcony and our carnival kitchen as we continue to celebrate the Mystic Stripers as Mardi Gras 2017 in downtown Mobile continues on WJTC UTV 44. Laissez le bon temps rouler.
Welcome back to our Mardi Gras coverage on WJTC UTV 44. Of course, I'm with Mr. 88, the Nappy Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Now, that was rather shocking. What did you think of your first ever Mardi Gras parade that you performed in?
It was very exhilarating. I'm appreciative. I'm glad y'all had me out here tonight.
Did you get hit with anything?
I got hit right in the face, and I had to walk out. I quit. I threw in the towel.
All right, Mr. 88, you have a new song that you're about to debut for us. It's not out on any record, correct?
This is brand new. This is a track called "Owe It to You," and she know who's it's about. So what's up?
All right, take it away, Mr. 88.
All right, I'm gonna try to sing for y'all. Yeah, whoa. Can't give you my art, but I might loan it to you. Can't give you my art, but I might loan it to you. Feel like I owe it to you. Feel like I owe it to you. Can't give you my art, but I might. Thought I was keeping it player. What part of the game is this? Thought I'd be focused on paper. Focus on making those chips. Focus on making those bangers. Focus on making those hits. Focus on keeping the faith. Keep haters from breaking my ish. Ain't got no time for a chick. What I said when you first came around. You could tell I wasn't with the games, but you wasn't playing around. You were about your business. I could dig it, Southern girl, different vision, no surprise. We would kick it face to face is when we chillin'. I'm on it, but it's spending time I don't got. In an ocean of emotion, oh God. Right into it, could care less about the coast. Needed GPS, got
I am back in the Carnival kitchen, of course, joined with Ed and Angela from Shotgun Barbecue. Ed, what did you think of your first Mardi Gras right here on the Exchange balcony?
Ooh, Lord, I almost lost my head up there. I mean, they threw some of everything at us.
She caught a football. I caught a football. This was the actual football that I caught that busted the lamp out there on the front Exchange balcony. And now back to you, Ed. Of course, Shotgun has the best barbecue in town. What did you say sets your barbecue sauce apart from others?
The fact that it is not regional. You got ketchup, you got molasses, you got vinegar based in there. Everything is in there separated from anybody else's flavor. Shotgun barbecue sauce is made out of love and passion for our craft.
And you can get Shotgun barbecue sauce at a number of different locations. Name those off for us quickly, Ed.
Greer's, Rouse's, Food for Less, Piggly Wiggly, Baldwin County, Walmart.com, ShotgunBarbecueSauce.com, numerous locations. I can't tell you all of them.
Is there anything you don't put on there? No. Okay, but fantastic. Jalapenos.
Everything there.
All right, Ed and Angela, thank you so much. Crew of Columbus, tomorrow night we're going to have to say goodbye right now, but guess who's going to be digging into that? It would be me.
And me.
And you. Okay, and you if you go to Shotgun Barbecue. All right, thanks so much for joining us. We're going to say goodnight. Does everybody know what to say at the end?
Laissez-les bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
Got it.
No, can't give you my art, but I might loan it to you. Can't give you my art, but I might loan it to you.